Majin Buu. Like if you watch Dragon Ball Z, Majin Buu, that's one of my favorite characters. So I made a play off that name and made it my own, Majin Buu. So Majin Buu is my music and my artist producing title, alias, whatever you want to call it, and then Ray Swallows is my content creator / industry.
Backstreet some cold shit, man. We ain't never get two personalities on this bitch all in one. I definitely appreciate you for coming through. Shout out my dog in the building too. Alumni, bro, get through, man. Have some traps. Make sure y'all go hit the link in his bio and go plug in with the fucking interview. But man, what the fuck bring you through?
We and recorded a new song with Handsome Traps. It's called Smashing. So that's gonna be my first official like verse like ever released for real. So I got that. I also been shooting around a couple beats with certain artists and stuff. So you should be hearing my beats here and there pretty soon. For the people that don't know, what the hell got you into production? We always hear the female rappers and the DJs, but on the producer side, it's very slim. So what got you into making beats? So growing up, I first got into music, like writing seriously, like around when I was like in middle school. I would want to say like around like the 7th grade. Like I just used to walk around with like different tablets just full of like lyrics. Like I didn't even know how to form bars or nothing. I'm just making sure like it's rhyming, like it sounds good. And it's like, I think I recorded my first song ever. I was probably like 15, 16.
Where you from?
I'm from Houston.
Born and raised? What part of the city? I forgot that shit. Cloverland. Shout out to Clover. Okay, man. So you got. Do you feel like it was hard for you to like come up because you hear a lot of bad things back then about Cloverland?
I mean, well, for me as a female, not really.
Okay.
But I definitely understand where you're coming from. Like it's definitely like different. You gotta know how to move. Okay. Honestly, I truly admire DJ Screw for sure. If I want to bring up somebody that's current right now, I definitely like the works of Metro Boomin. I like the way that he like drops projects like under his name, Metro Boomin, and it's like all his beats with artists just rapping on.
Do you got a tag? Do you got a producer tag?
So I'm working on that. I'm gonna come over.
Come on, man. Trap, what we doing, man? We working on that, man, because we need more female producers, bro. I know, like I said, the rap is cool, but that's where the money at. The beats between the two as you get bigger.
Honestly, no. I feel like with the way my work ethic is and the type of person I am, I would love to be busy, schedule full of things. So honestly, as I get bigger, I'll just learn how to like balance the two.
Man, advice to the female content creators that's coming up.
It's actually a few things. Honestly, be smart with your money. Make sure you surround yourself with like people that really want to see you get somewhere, really care about you. Also, as far as advice, networking is like the biggest thing that's gonna always keep you connected in the mix. And I also feel like too, just make sure you work. You gotta do something every day. Keep at it. Man.
Okay, you gave that great advice. What advice would you give to a girl, an upcoming female that want to start an OnlyFans?
Say find your niche, find what works for you, because when it comes to that, you can do so much, and it doesn't just have to be like on like
people,
because you know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you that. Why do people, when they hear OnlyFans, they only think of porn or negativity, so to speak?
I think that's just what the media pushes. That's like the image that they want. It's always sexual because that's what the media pushes. They want women to always be looked at in an objectifying way instead of like seeing like the talent behind the woman.
It is true. What made you say fuck it? I wanted to create content. I wanted to do the porn thing and go like to the other side. And do OnlyFans and shit like that.
I looked at it as like a marketing tool because usually when it comes to porn and like that specific industry, unless you are locked in with like a director or a company that's willing to like work with you and like push you and give you like a steady income, it's not really gonna get you anywhere. And for me, I got lucky with, you know.
What you mean it's not gonna get you anywhere?
But not saying it's not gonna get you anywhere, but just don't expect to get some big money like instantly.
Cause that's what female, I'm just not gonna put on females. People be like, oh, I can start my OnlyFans, I'm gonna blow up kind of like overnight, but it's just like the rap game. Well, not as bad, but it's like you still gotta.
It's similar to that, like you gotta put in the work. Like you gotta back to when I said networking and making sure you stay consistent, it's like you gotta show your face. Like the internet is probably one of the biggest, easiest tools you can use to get yourself out there. So it's like I looked at it with the porn, like I'm finna, because I was already like a dancer and I was already like a high-end escort. So I use the porn to like market myself even more, to make myself look more professional, more put together, because I'm like that anyway, but the stigma that people put on sex workers, you know, they think we're dirty, low level, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I use that to show people like, hey, you can make yourself and market yourself as a high value person, even though you're in an industry that's not, you know,
correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like black people give us that stigma. I feel like when it comes to the white porn stars, they be adult films. When it comes to y'all, it's strip a hoe. It's like, I think we do that to each other, but like that's $1 billion industry, man. I don't know, that shit is weird, man. Backstreets with Cole, man. Going back to the music, what made you produce some of the tracks off House of Trap's album?
So, I always had a passion for music, like I said, growing up. So when I met him and I realized like he really was taking.
How many years you been doing it, taking it serious?
It's 2025. I started making beats seriously back in 2022. I've been messing with music since like as early as like 2012, 2013, but like seriously.
Oh, I'm gonna give you one more.
Well, he passed away, B King. I would love him. Like, man, that was one of the things that I was working towards. Like when I really started to like get into creating my sound, like I was like, B King, gotta hear my beats.
Man, why B King, man? R.I.P. to B King. People don't really give him his card, but he been dominating the club scene, the city for the past 15, 20 years.
For a long time. I remember in middle school at our dances, we would be dancing to Crush. All that. Like we would make up the dances. So it's like B King was going strong for a long time. I give him his respects. R.I.P.
R.I.P. to the legend. Backstreets were coming. How the hell did you get that name?
Majin Buu. So I'm an anime fan. So Dragon Ball Z being one of the animes that I watched growing up.
She giving us the clean one. I was actually talking about the other one, but you give us that. Okay. You give us that one too. Backstreets of Cold shit.
So yeah, so Majin Buu used to play on the character Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z, and Raven Swallows was a name that basically I'm like a introvert comedian. I have a lot of inside jokes with myself and like people that are close with me. So I felt like Raven Swallows would have been like the perfect innuendo to like catch people's eyes. Like it's the shock value. Yeah,
cause I ain't gonna lie, I was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute, man. So when people hear that name, or they caught off guard, or
honestly, people love it. Some people, they are caught off guard, but it's in a good way. Like it makes them like more curious to like what I got going on.
What's the biggest misconception about you? Like what people get you wrong, or what people get your field wrong?
They take the name Swallows literally. That's the main thing that really gets them, just be like, okay, come on now, like like I'm not just, come on now, we not just, you know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. But shit, the name sticks so fucking far out. It's like, shit, how can you not? Man.
I mean, basically, it just did what it was supposed to do. The name did exactly what I wanted it to do, basically.
Man, Backstreets with Cold shit, man. Miami for the world, DC for the niggas and the black folks and all that.
Exactly. Yeah, cool. It's very cultured up there. I feel, you know, you can feel like you're at home. I like to go places where I can feel like I'm still like at home, like I blend in.
Man, you gotta give us one horror story, or what's one of the weirdest things somebody ever asked you to do as far as like the content base?
So I already talked about this, but there's this one instance where I was pretty much, you know, I was compensated for pegging somebody. So, but outside of that, since I already talked about that, I'm gonna give you some news. I fuck with you.
Okay.
I was requested.
You ran over that what you was paying somebody?
Yes. That's pretty much where you
a guy?
A guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
basically get a strap on, you know, and he, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Backstreets with Coach Lee. Gotcha.
But the original story for you though, I was also paid to what's the nice word I can use for it? I was paid to defecate on someone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go YouTube or Google the word and motherfuckers don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't want to put too much, we can't get flagged, so we gotta stay monitored.
Man, okay. Not too much in your pockets, but like, what's the highest you done made just like stripping and night? Cause people like, man, that's like the biggest come up. You be a stripper, like your life can change overnight. Is that true?
So in one night, I would say like in the beginning of my career, the craziest number I seen in one night was 5 racks.
Damn.
But that was when I was like a baby strip, like I was still like young and like.
So you kind of like an OG in the game. Okay, shit, 5, baby.
But in my OG days, cause you know as time goes by, you know the hustle is different. It depends on the city and state. But where I have been working, probably about 2,500.
Man, that's what you go see. You get your bread, bro. Is it easier to do it, I guess, in person versus like online, or do you rather just fuck with the content and not have to be around strange ass people and shit like that? It don't matter.
Me personally, I want it all. I want it all. Whether it's in person, online, virtual, or at the club, I want it all.
Okay.
A line and boundaries that I have that I do not cross. Definitely keep everything safe.
What you mean by that?
Safe, you know what I'm saying? Safe.
Your money or just you or?
Just in general, health is wealth. So, you know what I'm saying? Safe interaction is best interaction. You know what I'm saying?
So she said wrap it up, y'all do some type of protection type shit. Man, she speaking in language term, man. Y'all in the field, y'all know what she talking about. If y'all not, man. You ever participated in a foursome? Somebody asking that on live.
Before I got in the game, yeah. But that was more or less like a polygamous relationship. That wasn't like just like
got you a story.
One night stand. You know what I'm saying? That was like actually like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I feel it. What's your thought on female rappers? Do you fuck with them? Do you feel like they don't be rapping about shit?
Yeah, I fuck with female rappers.
She said, yeah, what you mean?
I feel like female rappers are running the game right now. As far as like the mainstream, like, and even like locally, like in Houston, like I mostly see like the females like on the come up, or even just like cross country, I see like female rappers on that grind. So, you know, yeah, I fuck with the female rapper.
Who's some of your favorites like you listen to?
I like Glorilla, I like Queen Key, Ken the Man, Meg Thee Stallion. She's
cool. Fuck with everybody, okay.
I guess outside of Houston, I would, cause I said Queen Key. Outside of Houston, I also like Asian Doll, Cuban Doll, you know, from Dallas. Cash Doll out Detroit.
You saw that beef though? They going to sit with that beef.
Yeah, I feel like let's get the money, like, you know what I'm saying? They, cause supposedly Cash Doll, she got 2 kids now, and Asian Doll, she finna have a baby. I feel like let's do it for the kids, man. All that beef, I don't really like confrontation or getting into all of it.
You tell motherfucker, man, I respect that, bro. Do strippers be really pregnant in the club?
No comment.
No comment.
Cause I feel like at the end of the day, like a woman is a woman. If she gotta do what she gotta do to get her bread, take care of her child, like why y'all in her business? You know what I'm saying?
Can you see yourself ever retiring from the game?
Hell yeah. Eventually. Hell yeah. I feel like right now, I feel like I'm really just getting started for real. So I feel like I feel like it's so much more that I have to experience, learn, and see. So it's a lot. But I feel like eventually, hell yeah. But anytime soon, no.
What is the phrase "slut me out"?
Slut me out. That basically means like slut me out. Just basically means like you're doing the most nastiest, diabolical things you can do to somebody.
Okay.
In a very private, intimate setting.
Okay, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all blame Hansel trying to play shit, but they're like, Cole, you always doing it. Backstreets with Cole, man. Anybody you want to send some love to, some last minute shout outs?
Shout out to my grandma for raising me, bringing me up. That's my heart. That's my baby. Shout out to Handsome Traps. Shout out to all my females that fuck with me. They know who they are. They show me love every day on the ground, outside the ground when I see them. So shout out to all my females. And just shout out to Houston, period. Y'all niggas need to stop like arguing and flexing and getting into it with each other. Houston would be way bigger than what it is right now if you niggas would stop all that. Stop all that.
Why do female rappers don't work together as much as they used to? You don't see like female cliques and everybody, you know what I'm saying, how it used to be?
I feel like it has to do with everybody's trying to be the Beyonce. Everybody's trying to be the star. And I feel like if everybody would understand their role in something, shit would go smoother. Play your role. You might want to be the front man or the person that's like, you know, leading the pack, but you're better in the back. I feel like that's
the role, man. How they go pay to see it, man? How they go tap in with y'all that great shit?
So my Instagram is @Majingoo, MAJYNGUU. My Twitter is Raven Swallows. My OnlyFans is Raven Swallows XO_. And my YouTube is Majingoo. Got some numbers behind it. I want to make sure.